Hey gang, Anthony Fontana here live after 5. It is Friday evening. I hope everybody's having a great start to their weekend. I hope you have some goals set out there, and if you're taking any of my advice, you're not focused on it being Friday and you look forward to Friday so you can play the weekend and then dread Sunday night going back to work. That's not what it's about. And hopefully that's not you. And I'm praying that it's not you. So anyway, let me take these off. Making phone calls with my headset, easier than holding the phone. Hey Lou, what's going on, Louie? What's happening? Well, just give you an idea of what the day was like and how I think we interact with people on a personal level, and that there's a reason why we meet people that we meet. I mean, I know for a fact that there were no accidents. Every single individual that's ever come into your life has come into your life for a specific reason. If they've left your life, they've left for a specific reason. It's on them. Whatever reason they needed to grow into, that's why they left. You picking up Chinese, dude? I have such an urge right now, Louie, for a chow mein on a roll sandwich. I grew up with those in Brooklyn. I love those things. Anyway, so we had to go to the car. I had an appointment earlier this morning out in Kings Park, which is around maybe 15 some odd miles from my house, 20 miles from the house, with a potential client, and then got done with that, and then came back home, grabbed MJ, and we went to the chiropractor today together. Something that we don't normally do. She went earlier in the week, and I was feeling all locked up, headache, eye pain, tinnitus. So I'm thinking maybe a good adjustment before we go on our trip on Sunday. I figured it'd be a good idea. Let's just go down to Dr. Jim. Dr. Jim Casillo, by the way, in Massapequa Park. I need a great chiropractor. He's the man to go to. Hi, Denise. How are you? Hey, Robin. So anyway, I usually go the way she wants, the way she normally goes, which is a highway. We have to drive to a highway. We're nowhere near any highway from the upper side of Long Island, and we have to drive probably a good 15 minutes just to get to a highway, which is what we call 135. We zip down south, about 15 miles south, and then we go east back in the direction that we live in, going east, and we end up at the chiropractor office. So anyway, we get there, we get done. I decided I wanted to go home a little bit more direct route. I didn't want to go west 5 or 6 miles, go north, and go west again, and then north again. I figured, let me just take the little main road that leads right into our town. It's called Route 110. So we jump on that. In the back of my mind, I'm thinking, okay, we're probably going to want to eat. I had a little announcement today from a company called Roast. It's a sandwich shop. Wonderful place. They opened up a new location. I figured, okay, we're going to stop maybe in Melville on the way home, pick up a couple of sandwiches. And I didn't give it any more thought. She then mentioned it. Hey, how about we stop at Roast? I'm like, whoa, thoughts were aligning there. So as we're driving up 110, I'm in the middle lane, and there's nobody around me really. And then I see a gas station coming up. I'm on a quarter tank. Got more than enough gas. But I'm thinking Sunday we're going to Kennedy Airport. I might as well pick up some gas now and be done with it. Tomorrow's going to be a hell of a busy day. So I shoot over, jump into the gas station, and I'm pumping my gas. I see a man get out of a car, barely get out of a car, open up a car door right at the entrance to the food mart of this gas station. I'm pumping my gas. You can't let the thing go because it shuts off. So I'm pumping it. And he gets out of the car, could barely get out of the car. Now I'm looking at him while I'm trying to pump the gas, trying to follow that. And I'm thinking, this guy, he can't even get out of the car. Should I stop and go over and help him out? And as I'm thinking that, he got up out of the car, trying to close the door. I'm thinking, this guy is just going to fall. He's an elderly gentleman, definitely old. So he shuts the door. And as I'm looking at him and I'm looking back at the gas pump, I notice that he's shuffling from 50 feet away toward me. And he's holding a card like this. He's holding a piece of paper like this as he's like barely walking. And I'm thinking, man, where's he going? Who's he walking toward? And I'm realizing he's looking directly at me while I'm pumping gas. So as he comes over to me, he said, "Can you help me? I need some help." So I stopped pumping. I said, "My friend, what's going on? What do you need?" He shows me a card with a CPA name on there. No address, just a CPA card with a couple of phone numbers. And he hands it to me. He says, "I got a little confused. I don't know where I am. I'm trying to find this place." So I'm looking at the card. I'm like, "He's your CPA?" He said, "Yeah, he's a CPA. I've been using him for a long time. I don't remember where his office is." So I'm looking at the card. It said 100 East. I'm like, it's 100 East what? He had no idea. No address on the card. It's crazy, right? Anyway, so I call the office number. Hi, Anthony. What's going on, Philip? I call the office number, and nobody picks up. I'm thinking, what kind of accounting practice is this? A CPA office. Nobody's answering the phone? I mean, come on. It's crazy. Couldn't answer the phone. I called a second number. Went right to voicemail. The voicemail was full. I'm like, this guy's like having a problem. So at that point, I said to him, I'm an accountant. I'm going to give you my card, and you're going to just go home, and I'm going to come to your house tomorrow morning, and I'm going to do your return for free. I said, that's what I was going to do. So I said, there's another number on the card. Let me try that one. It was a cell phone. This guy was clearly not in any kind of an office. He must have been in his car or outside somewhere. He answered the phone on 2 rings. I told him who I was. I said, I'm standing here at a gas pump with one of your clients. He can't find your office. You don't have an office on the card. Where's your building? What's your address? He gives me the address. I said, okay, thanks a lot. I'm going to send him on his way. Hopefully he'll get there. And I hang up. This guy's name was Charles, I forget the last name right now. Deutsch. Harry Deutsch, something like that. I said, sir, do me a favor. Go back into your car. You're going to pull back around and you're going to follow me. It's down the road. I'm going to take you there. Well, we took him right to the building. We had to make a U-turn, and we end up, and I got him to the building. And when we got out of the car, he basically opened the door and said, I just can't tell you how lucky I am to have met you. I said, dude, I am lucky to have met you. 94-year-old man, little confused, helped him out of the car, had a big envelope with him, and he had my card. He said, I'm going to keep your card. It's time for a change. He said, I can walk in by myself. You know, I'm fine. I need to walk. My doctor says I need to walk. But I'm going to be giving you a call, young man. I felt so good because I didn't really plan on that at all. So now, normally I would not be on 110. I would be taking the highway home because it makes MG happier to go faster back to the house. It's a highway and no stopping and going, no traffic. But I didn't. And I didn't need to get gas in this town. I would normally get it right in my neighborhood. So I did 2 things I don't normally do. And as a result, right place, right time, this man needed my help. Now, I don't know how many people would have driven him right to the building. I have no clue. I don't really know. All of you probably would have done that. Hey, Rosemary. Hey, Joanne. My sister's on here. Say hi to Danielle and David, my brother. What's going on? Hope your dad's doing okay. So it just blew my mind that this guy made this elderly gentleman who's been a client of his for a long, long time drive to his office to drop off paperwork. It was really just Social Security, a couple of simple things. I'm thinking, go to the guy's house, which is what I would do. And right place, right time. God put her and I in the car at that moment so that this man could get some assistance. I believe that firmly. Plus, we had some great sandwiches on the way home. And all in all, it's been a great day. You know, I know blessings come back to us a millionfold. What's the lesson? The lesson is keep an eye out for your fellow human being. If you touch one person per day, just one, in 1 year, you have touched 365 people. And it could just simply be, hey, that's a nice tie you have on. Or it could be someone's up there with a can of soup. You know, someone, you know, in their 70s with a can of soup, some lettuce, and some small packaged goods. Maybe that's all they could afford at that moment. How about you walk up and you swipe your card and you pay that $5 bill or $4 bill? It moves me when I see that happening, and it's emotional for me when I see people doing little things for other people. Just putting the stupid cart back in the cart rack at a supermarket. Why not do that? Because you know who services those carts? In our supermarkets, they're children with Down syndrome. They're running around grabbing these carts all over the place, which is a good job. They make money with that. I usually give them a tip when they grab mine, but I will bring the cart back. Little things can change your life. Little things can change someone's direction for that day. I made this guy's day. He made my day. Guaranteed he was a World War II veteran. He served this country well. Probably a widower by himself, carrying a little thing of papers to get his lousy tax return done from a guy that doesn't even have an address on a business card. It's unbelievable to me. So reach out and touch somebody this weekend. Make it a point to keep your eyes open for people that are in need. And maybe it'll just change someone's life. It could be as simple as a kind gesture, a wave, or a smile. And that could turn someone's life around. So anyway, with that, I love you guys. I hope you have a great day. It does, right, Philip? You know why it does? Because you have a good heart. You're open to it, and this universe provides opportunities because God knows people need help. So if you're in a position to help, God darn it, go help. I love you guys. Have a wonderful and blessed weekend, and we will talk to you guys real soon. Louie, thank you for being on this. I really appreciate that. I'm going to have a great vacation. It's a vacation, but the phone will be with me. I'll be doing some work, nature of what I do. But we love you guys. Have a great night.